everyone. It is Tuesday morning, like 6:40. I got up at 6 today. Who am I? And I am headed to the gym, and then I'm going to be doing something exciting slash nerve-wracking, and I will talk to you guys about that afterwards. So I'm going to the gym, I'm going to do this exciting thing, and then I'm going to work till 8 p.m. So today's going to be a long day, but it's going to be a fun day. I have, as always, my protein shake for breakfast, just the Orgain vanilla bean protein powder, 2 scoops in 10 ounces of water. Okay, so workout is done. To be honest, I don't feel the best about it, but I think that's just because I don't give myself enough time in the gym because, oh, the brightness. Because I really like just taking my time in the gym and not having that time constraint, and on mornings when I have things to do, I do have a time constraint. So maybe I need to work on my time management, or maybe I just need to give myself more time in the gym. I don't know. So I ended up only doing about 45 minutes of cardio. I did the treadmill, and then I also did the Stairmaster. I am loving the Stairmaster because it gets the sweat pumping like nothing else. It is, like, honestly, I think it's like one of my favorite machines right now. On to the exciting thing that I'm going to do right now, slash scary. So as some of you know, I am in school. If you don't know, I am in school. I'm in college. School starts next month, at the end of next month, middle to end of next month. So I've registered for most of my classes. I'm getting everything sorted as far as schedules, work schedule, working my classes like into my work schedule, as well as I like to, you know, meet with the counselor and make sure I'm in good academic standing and all of that, which is great, and like everything is going good. Apart from one thing that I have seriously avoided the past 2 semesters. I've been at school for 2 semesters. That would be math. In school, I mean, as some of you know, I had a very hectic high school life. I was not a good student. And not because I'm not smart enough, because I am. I just had so much going on at home and in my own mind that I could not dedicate the time and dedicate the focus to actually do well in school. So now that I'm in college, I took 5 years off after graduating high school and went back to college as like an old freshman, but I love it. I am honestly, like, school is one of my favorite things, and obviously it gets like tiring sometimes and annoying sometimes, but I do love school and I love learning. And so I'm really excited for school to start, but math has always been a very, very difficult subject for me. One that I haven't really ever taken the time to understand. Obviously, I know like general stuff, but my experience with math is not very extensive. So right now, my school has like a placement test that you have to take, and I am about to go take that right now. There is a very strong possibility that I'm going to be placed in a remedial math class, and for the longest time I was so ashamed of that, and I felt dumb and I didn't feel smart because I knew I was probably going to be placed in a lower tier class, algebra probably. I'm hoping nothing lower than that, but I don't know, and it is embarrassing to admit that I'm not good at math, but it's where I am, and I really shouldn't feel any shame for that. I get the results like today, so I'll know and I'll be able to get that class put in my schedule, thank goodness, because classes are filling up fast. A tip for anyone who is like just going into college, make sure you register for classes like the second you get your registration date, because they fill up so fast. So So if you guys have any math study tips, if any of you guys are good at math, I would really appreciate some tips, because in some ways I feel like my brain just doesn't function in a mathematical way, but in some ways I feel like it does. I don't know, I'm rambling, but I'm gonna go take a math placement test, and I will check it with you guys afterwards and let you know how it went. Okay, so test has been taken. As I expected, I was placed into a beginning algebra class, which I'm okay with. It is where I am right now, and I think I just need to continue that attitude with everything I'm doing right now. I really like, so as you guys, I don't know if you guys have noticed or not, if you follow me on other social media other than YouTube, which if you don't, what are you doing? Here are all my links. But I have really been kicking myself into gear recently as far as working out like every day, really focusing on my food and my nutrition. Oh, there was someone right there. And my health and everything. And I kind of feel like I'm on like a project comeback or getting myself back in gear type of thing. I feel like over the summer I got kind of lazy and like complacent and sedentary and stuck. And like I just stopped pushing myself, and I got lazy and I found excuses and I didn't keep pushing. And I mean, I did in a way, but like I maintained, but I wasn't working out much. I really was not paying much attention to my food as far as making sure I was getting completely nourishing and healthy stuff and being invested into my food. I would just kind of eat what was there, and usually that was healthy. Whereas now I'm really investing into, you know, learning more about the foods I'm putting into my body and the different types of foods I should be eating, and I'm focusing more on my fitness, and I'm getting stronger and I'm getting healthier, and I'm really starting to notice a difference. So this is kind of like a project comeback for me, back to the old Roselle, but the new old Roselle, kind of in the schedule that I used to be in, but just like a new me, I guess, in the way. I guess that's a way to put it. I'm not really sure. I don't know if that makes sense. Let me know if you guys think that makes sense. But school starts in like a month, a little over a month, and then in like 2 months I am doing something super exciting, and I want to feel really good. I want to look really good. I'm not gonna lie. I want to look good. I want to feel good. I want to be healthy. I want to be happy. I want to be mentally healthy as well. So I really want to work and push really hard over the next few months to really start developing myself and pushing myself forward and getting stronger and getting healthier and getting happier, instead of just staying where I've been. I've got to start thinking like, instead of thinking, I was at 300 pounds, and I think I've been still thinking about someone who was 300 pounds trying to lose weight. I've got to think like someone who wants to be at 160, and, you know, think about what that person does, what that person who's a healthy person at 160 pounds, what they do, what they eat, how they work out, how they think. And that really will help kind of change my perspective and change my view on my food, on my diet, on my exercise, on my view of myself, on my mental health, blah, 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 blah. I could keep going on forever, but Project Comeback, Vlog 1. This is happening. And that is it for today. I am going to go to work. It is 10 a.m. I've been up for 5 hours, and I haven't even started my 9-hour workday. So today is going to be a very long day, but I'm excited for it. I'm gonna get a lot done, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning for my weigh-in. It is Wednesday morning. I am headed to my weigh-in right now. Yeah, that's about it. I have a good feeling about this week, but then again I had a good feeling about last week, and we all know how that turned out. But I really do have a good feeling this week, because this week has been really good. As far as today, I woke up today feeling honestly kind of depressed. And not like, I mean, I've experienced like major depression and stuff, but like I just woke up this morning feeling sad. And usually feeling that when I woke up would have caused me to binge or to like isolate myself, or just start, you know, I get really wrapped up in that feeling and like being sad. and just completely focus on that and make that my sole priority and just make that like my identity. Whereas today I was just like, oh, okay, I feel sad this morning. I got up, I went for a walk, and I'm on my way to my weigh-in, and I'm just gonna continue with life and it'll pass. That's the thing. Like, for the longest time I ran away from like any emotion or like feeling anything, and I ran away from it by like eating, or, you know, back in the day, purging or restricting, or, you know, I just in this really unhealthy cycle. Whereas now, like, everyone has emotions and feelings, everyone deals with that, and it's a normal, oh, there's something mad, and it's a part of normal life, and I don't let myself get like concentrated and wrapped up in feeling a certain way. I just am like, oh, okay, I feel sad today. And it's not even sad, like I just kind of fell down on myself a little bit, and I don't know why, because I've had a good week. I've been working out like crazy, like I've worked out more this past week and a half than I have in months, and it feels so good. So yeah, I mean, it's just a normal human emotion, and I acknowledge it. See, this is where I get into like my therapy stuff that I've learned in therapy. You acknowledge it and you let it pass. And yeah, that's it. I have my shake to have after I weigh in, because as you guys know, I'm weird and I don't like to eat before my weigh-in. Do any of you guys do that? Let me know. But I am headed to my weigh-in, and I will catch up with you guys when I get on the scale, and we will see what happens. Yes! Okay, so as you guys just saw, oh my gosh, the bangs are crazy right now. As you guys just saw, I was pretty happy with my weigh-in. I weighed in at 215, back down to 215. For those of you who don't know, my lowest is 213. I have been kind of plateaued. I mean, I was plateaued around like 218 for a while, and now I'm plateaued around like 215, but I feel like I'm starting to get my stuff sorted out, like I was saying. Like, I feel like I'm starting to get back into a really positive, healthy, like motivated headspace. But I realized part of what I was feeling kind of sad about is, it goes off of what I did yesterday with the whole school thing, is I am starting school, and because of the school schedule and the classes I'm required to take for my major, well, I'm not going to be able to weigh in on Wednesdays or go to the Wednesday classes, at least till the end of the semester, which really sucks. I'm still going to be weighing in every week, most likely Tuesday mornings, but still I won't be able to go to the class. It'll be a little bit different, and I was nervous about that because it's change, and like going back to school is change as well. Getting into actually like the classes I'm taking for my degree instead of just general education classes is also scary, and a lot of change is happening right now. And OptiFast, even though I'm not on the OptiFast program, the class and the check-in with them has been such an incredible, like, stable part in my life. Like, no matter what, I was in there on Wednesdays. I was going to the class, I was checking in. I mean, there are obviously times where I did miss the class, but like 95% of the past 2 years, I've been there every Wednesday for the class and for weigh-in. And so change is scary, and they have, and I'm talking like I'm leaving. I'm not going to be going there anymore. I'm still going to be going there. I'm still going to be seeing the people who work there, who have become such an incredible support system for me, and the people there, they've become my friends, and they mean so much to me, and they have continued to support me on this journey, even though I'm not on the OptiFast program anymore, and all they want for me is to be healthy. And I just think they're just honestly like incredible people, and I love them. And so, changing up my routine and being like, I'm not gonna see them on Wednesdays starting at the end of August, that really sucks. It makes me sad. I definitely like shed a few tears, even though I'm still going to be seeing them on Tuesdays and won't be going to the class, and that just kind of sucks. But it is what it is. It's life. Life changes. It throws life changes, it throws curveballs at you, speed bumps, literally I just went over a speed bump. Speed bumps happen, things happen. All that matters is how you react to that and how you adapt to that and how you use that change and that anxiety and that fear to drive you forward and to help you grow as a person. And that's really what I'm doing and what I'm trying to do. And what I'm trying to remember is this, you know, change is good. Change is really good, and changing routines and getting out of your comfort zone is really good. And so while school and getting into, you know, asserting myself as this person inside my major and identifying as like a creator and changing up my weigh-in schedule, and things are just changing, and it's okay. Change is good. Change brings, for the most part, really good stuff. If it wasn't for the change of moving to California and being here, I would not be where I am today. I have no doubt in my mind of that. So I just want you guys to know that. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little weekly vlog check-in. Please let me know how your week is going, and I'd love to know how you guys adapt to change. Like, is there anything you guys do specifically to help you adjust to big changes in your life, or if you have any tips or advice. And as always, if you have any questions for me, please leave them down below or shoot me a DM or a message on any of my social media. They're all down below as well. Don't forget, the only way to predict your future is to go out there and create it for yourself. I will see you guys in the next video.